Welcome to another exciting episode of Unleashing Your Potential with me, your host, Coach Toriso. This is the show that focuses on unleashing your greatness and enhancing your way of living. Today in the studio, I'm with Coach Zandi. She's not the first time being here. Coach Zandi, she's a national sales manager. She's a speaker and a life coach. She's a certified life coach accredited with Comensa. Zandi is the founder of Fix Your Crown and Soulful Selling. These are independent coaching practices. Fix Your Crown deals mainly with helping people heal past traumas and deal with self-limiting beliefs which hinder them from living their best lives and full potential. Full potential, right? And Soulful Selling is a coaching practice that teaches the art of selling for small businesses and network marketers. She's also an award-winning sales manager. She's a hotelier by profession with 20 years experience in the industry. Finally, she's a finalist for the Women of Stature Award for 2023. Such a beautiful profile, Coach. Welcome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Toriso, and thank you for having me again. I can't believe that it's been a year already.
Right?
I know.
For another season.
For another season, but I'm excited to be here.
Let's heal others today. Yeah?
Absolutely. That's what we do.
So today we have Upumzile.
Okay.
She says, "Hi, Coach Toriso. My name is Pumzile Sugudla, and I'm 39 years old, mother of 4, right? I guess my childhood had an impact on how I view relationships today. And I guess it is the reason why I always end up in abusive relationships. See, I lost my self-confidence and self-esteem. And the fact that I'm raped multiple times and abused so many times that it became a norm for when a man will start slapping me or even verbally abuse me. See, as a child, witnessing your father abusing your mother just became a norm for me. Askis. And I blamed myself for not protecting my mom and sisters enough from my dad. And it still haunts me till to date.
Sure.
I really need your help so that I don't fall victim again when I enter another relationship. Plus, my front teeth are gone.
Sure.
So I need teeth replacement too. Maybe I can get my smile back and maybe get my confidence back too. And I can be an example to my daughter and my sons as well. I just need help.
Sure.
Thank you for taking time to read my email. Looking forward from hearing from you.
Sure.
Upumzile, as you can hear, she's 39 years of age, a mother of 4, in and out of relationships, been raped, and she needs help.
Yeah.
She needs help.
One, I want to say to Pumzile that we commend her for actually reaching out, because a lot of people die because of shame, and a lot of people die because they don't actually want to speak out about what happened to them.
That's true.
And I just want to say to her, kudos for doing that and for getting her life back and for actually fixing her crown and unleashing her potential. Let's hope today we're actually going to unleash her potential and help her to live the best life that she can.
Amen.
First and foremost, Coach, I want to speak on the subject of who we are as a people. Everything gets formed in your formative years. So what is currently happening to Sis Pumzile is, in all these relationships, she spoke about rape, she spoke about men beating her up, which are the things that came out for me quite strongly. She spoke about witnessing as a child her mother being abused, which speaks to a cycle. She spoke about she would start dating a man and then the relationship would turn and end up being abusive. She spoke about confidence, and then she lastly then spoke about the present tense, which is herself right now, where she is, where she wants to be a better mother for her daughter and for her sons.
Yeah.
But in order for us to understand what is happening to us currently, we need to understand what happened to us. We need to go back to the formative years and see what happened. That is why they're called formative years, because that's where you form your ideas. That's how you build your lens and you understand perception about life.
Yeah.
So her understanding of life is that men beat women and women stay in these relationships. Yeah. So unfortunately, if those formative years were not nurtured properly, you then show up as an adult as a child.
Yeah.
Let me repeat that again for a viewer that is at home asking, Coach, what do you mean? So you get stuck at that 5-year-old, at that 7-year-old that was never healed.
Sure.
You show up as an adult who is a child that was abused.
Yet I'm an adult.
Yes,
but
you're an adult.
Wow.
And everything about you just says, abuse me. And I know people will be like, but what do you mean? You know, in African tradition, they would say, uloyiwe.
Yeah.
In other teachings, even New Age teachings, there's a writer, an author who is also, I wouldn't call him a life coach, but he's somebody who is very evolved, called Eckhart Tolle. Eckhart Tolle did a show with Oprah. And they were talking about pain bodies. So your pain body always presents as this child that was abused. So everybody that looks at this child, if and this dog, it's a stray dog.
Yeah.
Nobody has taken care of this dog. What's going to happen to that dog? People are going to start kicking that dog. Everybody that meets this dog is going to kick this dog. Even children who are innocent will feel the need to abuse and kick this dog. Sure. Why? Because this dog doesn't present like a well cared for dog.
I see.
If a small dog comes and it's beautiful, you know, those Maltese dogs.
It looks taken care of.
It looks taken care of. Kids will steal it and take it home and say,
they will be so, oh, cute.
Cute.
They would love it.
Can we keep it?
Sure.
So same applies with humans. We show up as who we were in our formative years.
Sure.
Usis Phumzile was never nurtured by the father who is supposed to be the authority, who is supposed to be the protector. So she doesn't even know how to identify what a protector looks like, what a provider looks like.
Oh, what's the father actually?
As a father. So she's walking around with what we call in coaching father wounds. That's number one. Number two, she also shows up as her mother, who is helpless, who doesn't know what to do in this kind of situation because her mother stayed. Then the guilt that comes with that to say, I do not know what to do because I feel guilty. She's walking around with guilt. She's walking around with shame. She's walking around with this little girl that was abused, this little girl that never forgave herself, this little girl that now has a burden, this little girl that has a mother wound, this little girl that has a father wound.
Sure. Let's talk more after the break.
Absolutely.
Wow. We're talking about Phumzile here, and Coach Zandi is actually identifying what challenges that she is actually going through. Let's hear more after the break.